I'm sorry that I've been a bit shy as of late, but I've been very busy making countless videos for two different YouTube channels. I definitely don't have a secret third channel. Anyway, I released a beautifully crafted video on my second account, and I was met with some thumbs down. Most people will tell you to get a life if you moan about that sort of thing, but after spending hours of planning, filming and editing a video, it hurts when the guy who writes it down is somebody who likes those videos where the egotistical commentator speaks quickly, goes for cheap jokes, I suppose that a floppy demon child of a video every 30 minutes is returning the money or something. Actually, it probably is. But anyway, I realised that I made my Fanboy rant exactly 5 months ago, so I thought it would be a good time for another moan about things that I should probably just ignore and instead do something more worthwhile with my life. Like making videos, for example. In this video, in case you didn't read the title, I'm moaning about ratings. I used to really like percentage-based reviews, since there's something amazing about seeing something getting that 1% higher than anything else in its field, and for some reason looking twice as good because of it. At the same time, I hated magazines that rated them out of 5, since I couldn't comprehend how amazing games like The Sims can score the same as blatantly rubbish games such as Call of Duty 4 or Crysis. What really winds me up about the reviewing community is that reviewers don't know how to balance their ratings. The average lies at about 75%, with anything below being considered substandard. This gives far more room for all of the bad games than it does to differentiate between the games that we actually care about playing, or even buying. Because of this, my rating tastes have changed. I decided that the pussies at PC Gamer UK should simply rate games out of 96, as they never give anything more than that, just in case something better comes out. Well, hey PC Gamer, you gave Quake 2 that, and then Half-Life came waltzing in, and you know what? You gave that 96 as well. Use the full spectrum and simply depreciate games with your re-reviews, which you now feature near the back of the magazine, instead of reserving the top scores for that perfect game, which as you all know very well, will never come. Aside from Minecraft. Minecraft's perfect. Oh, and just for the record, you were wrong about the Hitman games. They were all brilliant up until the latest one, which has somehow made it rubbish and so difficult that you can only hope to survive by either attempting an assassination 1,000 times or by killing everybody. Both methods are frowned upon. And in the game! I now feel that the more different ratings something can be given, the more the reviewers need to sit down and agree on what is worth what from whom and why and how and when and what and where and who and yeah and no and slow and grow and low and mo and so like. Understandably, this can't be done when the reviewers consist of a large audience or of stupid people, or in most cases both, in which case it's best to dumb down the system to a level that the audience can comprehend. Speaking of which, YouTube have gone 3 simpler than their old 5-star system with a simple thumbs up or down scheme, one that rips out any confusion of including middling ranks. Perhaps they should have gone one simpler again and simply had a thumbs up with bad videos not getting many ratings per 1,000 views and therefore having a bad EPV rating, engagement per view. Yeah, I tried thinking of a stupid abbreviation, but I just couldn't do it. Please think of a stupid one and I'll give you a thumbs up. Not that simpler ratings will solve things, people will always find a way of mucking it up. There will always be people who rate down something simply to destroy an otherwise perfect rating. Worse still are the passive aggressive sorts who rate things down and then claim it's for a worthy cause. Imagine that there's a game that 8 people rate 10. Somebody thinks, it's only worth a 9, but instead of rating it a 9, they rate it a 1, which makes the average score 9 out of 10, even though 8 of those people thought it to be perfect. I'm so annoyed that I'm not even going to try and explain how annoyed I am. Instead, here, have some silence. But even worse still are the people who rate things down simply to further their own careers. The sort who rate down Lord of the Rings because there aren't enough important women. But then again, Frodo and Sam clearly wouldn't have completed their adventure if they spent the whole time straightening their hair, playing patty cake and making sandwiches. Just kidding, I love sandwiches. No matter what system is in place, it's always going to lead to stupid anomalies, like people rating up things so bad it's good. Like that movie Demon Child, for example. I'm often in horrible dilemmas when it comes to those 50-50 ratings on YouTube, where I can either choose to rate down a bad video but retain the perfect balance, or rate it up to show my dislike of the system but encourage sloppy, festering messes of videos that slip from the friction-burnt womb of their brain-dead creator every hour of every day. What do I do? I don't give a damn if a rating on YouTube looks like a lightsaber, and refuse to post a comment observing it so that, you guessed it, I can have some thumbs up. Imagine this in real life, with people thumbs upping and downing at things as they go through the street. Actually don't, imagine Facebook in real life instead. I said don't do it, it's a trap. Or was I implying that that warning was a trap? Jesus, let's make it another 5 years before the next one of these rant videos. Again, it's a strange world in which we live in. I've been in arguments with top-rated Amazon reviewers. I know you won't believe me since I'm like the most likeable person in the world, but observing his reviews, I tell no lie, I saw him rating left and right-handed variants of the same things he bought. Clearly just to improve his rank, so more people will trust him when he does even more reviews to boost his rank further. Ratings can mess with the mind and cause odd behaviour. God knows how many people rate up all their videos on Newgrounds every day just to give them another shot of publicity. Hint, it works. Wait, I have it. Maybe we should get rid of ratings altogether. Ratings are only there for people who are too lazy to read the review and to get the information that's truly of value. They're open to manipulation and only sound true to the person who reviews it. At best, it's a rough and potentially misguided pointer towards something's quality, and at worst, they're downright wrong and stupid. Do you watch a YouTube video because it's got a good rating? No. Do you buy a game based on how much out of 96 it's received? I hope not. Do you suck at everything? Probably. In fact, screw you people. I'm perfect in every way and don't need to be told otherwise. I'm disabling ratings for this video.
And cut!